Hey everybody, Orpheolus here. Welcome back to our Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I probably shouldn't be recording one more episode, but for the glory! Last time, we started the Crown Tundra, the final DLC, and we have Peony that went into the Max Raid Den. This time, we are beginning probably one of the best parts about Sword and Shield. Best and worst parts. Please, sir, I can't let you. Oh, I think you can. My precious darling's in there, and I'm going in after her. I understand, sir, but... But what? I'm here to have an adventure. I want to kick it off right now. I simply cannot allow it, sir. Urgh. Oh, there you are, lad. So you've come after all, have you? Something the matter? Nothing's alright, and everything's the matter. This ultra mega numpty of a scientist insists on getting my way. Numpty of a... I beg your pardon, sir. If you'd be so good as to simply listen, I could let you through. Dynamax's adventures are quite fraught with peril, I'm afraid, and... Gah! I've got no patience for standing here listening to you rattle on off the fine print. We're just going around in circles. You seem to know this, gentleman. Would you simply listen to my explanation? If so, then I could allow you two of you to enter as a pair. Aha! Now you're talking! Go on then, let's hear what the good lady has to say. And then we'll go and find my little Nia together. Right. Alright then. Are you ready to hear my explanation of Dynamax Adventures? That's what I like to hear, mate. I owe you one. Very well, then I will proceed. The Max Lair is a labyrinth of underground caverns where rare Pokemon dwell, the likes of which normally are not found in the Galar region. Form a team of 4 trainers and set off to explore the mysterious Max Lair. See if you can find the legendary Pokemon that is said to wait for you in the deepest lair of the unusual den. To take part of the adventure, you must borrow a single Pokemon to accompany you. Get things started by having each trainer select a Pokemon, go on an adventure, explore dens, make choices. To avoid the risk of Galar particle overexposure, which can cause your own dear Pokemon to lose control. We have prepared Pokemon for you that are resistant to the particle's effects. Right, I follow you. You're saying you don't want Galar losing control, so Pokemon rent some particles. We might see a rare overexposure. That was stunningly incorrect, sir. This is a dangerous place. Please make sure you have a firm grasp of the rules. I'm still a bit lost, but that's the type of place this is, eh? Right, sounds like a bit beyond me. So I'll just go in and get cracking. Here comes Papa, my darling Nia! Sir, no, I've told you it's too dangerous. What's going on with that man? He looks so much like Chairman Rose, but his attitude doesn't match the Chairman's at all. Well, when you're ready to go to chase him down. Pardon me. I meant, when you're ready to begin your Dynamax adventure, please let me know. Alright then, so, with this we can begin this fun little excursion. If you try to go in there, probably not a good idea to head in alone. So yeah, so you can't go back there. If you go on Dynamax Adventure, I'll provide you with some Dynamite Ore as a reward. I'll allow you to keep just one of the Pokemon you catch along the way. Would you like to embark on a Dynamax Adventure? Yes, please! And of course we have to save. Alright then, you're still new to Dynamax Adventure, so we suggest trying them alone for now. Just get a little familiar with the rules before you invite some friends to join you. And plus, this is the story required one, so you're stuck with a terrible dumb AI. Alright then, so heading on forward, you're giving yourself 3 options to choose from. For these though, I'll kind of go over them as we see, but Cradily, I love... which you're going to use for the first one. I recommend a Pokemon that can take down a Grass-type Pokemon. Not Grass, a Water-type Pokemon. Alright then, so now we can go down the pathway and see what we need to do. As you can see, the final Pokemon there is Water. So, plan out your course accordingly. So here we got ourselves a few options here. I'd go down Grass, but we have 2 Pokemon that's weak to it, so let's go down Poison first. Kind of a bad RNG start, really. So yeah, so we are forced with rental Pokemon. This is so that way you can't cheese it easily with using like Zacian melting through everything. It's a soft challenge. Plus you can kind of get a little bit of an outline of the Pokemon before you head in and start sweeping things up. I'm going to be honest, the AI is worse than normal here. And plus, you cannot heal between battles. You cannot heal, and you cannot restore your PP naturally. So just going over to Pokemon. These Pokemon are interesting. Some Pokemon are obviously better than others. Like, Gastrodon's okay, I guess. Cradily is pretty nice, actually. Yeah, it's more of a defensive Pokemon. Okay, I kind of want to preserve Ancient Power, but that's what other moves are for, I guess. Alright, got the Paralyze. And Poison Point, that's very bad. So the next rule of thumb, though, you only have 4 attempts. Or yes, you have 4 lives shared between these 4 battles. Meaning that if you lose all 4 of your lives, that's it, GG. And this is where things get rough because your AI, they're dumb. Like, I think they're dumber than normal. I strongly suggest, if you want to do this, just go online. Do the first one, and then, yeah. And plus, we got pretty bad selection, too. Alright, there we are. And the next thing to note, though, is that these Pokemon have a 100% catch rate, so catch them whenever you feel like. Yeah, you have to play smart and be well coordinated. If you have a Discord group, I recommend doing that because at least you'll be able to coordinate and have some long-term plans for the fights. I don't expect to make it through to the end, just because the AI is dumber than a sack of bricks. I'm good without it. We lost our Gastrodon, which kind of sucks. What do we got? We got, looks like Kangaskhan there. I'll go down water route, just because we can show off a couple new things. The first thing here is a backpacker. The backpacker, they allow you to give your Pokemon held items. So, leftovers is obviously very good for Cradily. Alright, next then. Inside here we get ourselves Cramorant. Alright, it's an interesting Pokemon. Ancient Power, sure. Well, actually, probably do this. Oh hey, it's a Pokemon that the AI will a move that the AI will love. You know, I've never seen that actually work. The blunder policy actually going through. Yeah, some pretty good moves there would be like Charge Beam, Meteor Beam is a really good move here. And just some good debuffing moves too. I am not liking that Poison. God, just trying to think here. I think we should be fine. Life 2 is also really good because you have to make it through 4 battles. So Life 2 is a really good one. White Guard is surprisingly good depending on which fight you do. Alright, Cramorant is kind of dumb today. Alright, there's Poison, continue to tick through. Yeah, I'll do this. Holy crap, how many Endures are you going to use, Cramorant? I know you're not a very bright Pokemon. Oh wow, just 1 hit point left. Actually, no. Endure. Can someone just breathe on it, please? Thank you. Gasser has another decent ability, I guess. I don't know, my brain's kind of a little bit fried. Like, I remember doing a few streams where I just kind of metagamed everything. Just like, okay, if I do this, the opponent will probably retaliate with that. If he scored too many bad hits and causes too many debuffs, he'll do a Rage Strike. I kind of metagame the heart out of it, and it's kind of fun to metagame this sometimes. Just for the first wave, it's... Alright, I do not want to switch. Oh wow, none of us took it. Probably for the best, really. And here we get some free berries. They'll heal your Pokemon up, but they do not remove status ailments. Alright then, so for the last wave, we get ourselves a normal type Pokemon. Steel, I can't see. Dark, that looks like that's Absol. Trying to think. Absol. Probably might be a bad choice, but we do have a super effective hit on that. And plus, I think that other Pokemon might have been a Boltund, and... And plus, I do kind of want to catch an Absol, whether or not it's the big reward is super special or not. Because to be honest, I don't expect to make it to the final wave. Okay. What's your ability again? Can't tell. I think it might have been pressure, so it's... Yeah, let's go for the poison. Oi! Who said you can use that? Alright, play rough, that's good. Alright, as long as it behaves, we should be fine for the fight. I don't like how I got that there. Max Strike, please hit me. That's not good. Yeah, this would be rough for the final fight. At least we'll be fully healed up. Alright, there we go. And Absol is done. I know, not the most entertaining episode, but I'm just trying to think, okay? My brain's a little bit mush. But yeah, I actually recommend catching Pokemon even if you don't really plan on using them at all. Just catching them because the big reward might be very worth it, especially if you have the shiny charm. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Alright, I do not want to switch off. I probably would have swapped off, but eh. Alright, see if we get a better item for anyone. How is this? Do I need any of these? No, thank you. Alright, so Pokemon have swapped around their items a little bit, so... And now comes the raid boss. We have Suicune! It's almost as if I knew what this boss Pokemon was going to be. Suicune has the ability Pressure, so yeah. Energy Ball should be fine. Is this fight, of all the legends, Suicune is kind of on the easier side of things. Definitely not the hardest of the legends. Oh, if this were Landorus, then we'd be heavily boned. I probably would have started with Charge Beam. So yeah, these Pokemon, they will have, they start with one attack return, but as the fight goes on, it'll go into an enraged state, which will go on into two attacks return. That's kind of what makes these boss raids pretty difficult. At least Suicune is, being nice-ish. And Rosalina's kind of keeping, them alive. So essentially, once my turn rolls around, that I can Dynamax, I'm going to take the turn to Dynamax. I still want to use Charge Beam to set up. Oh well. Yeah. Just so I can stall out this turn. Max Geyser. Okay, definitely not the worst option. Definitely not the worst option because, yeah, there's quite a few scary Pokemon. At least Roserade's doing good with the healing. Very much keeping us alive. That pressure is really annoying. Alright, we're almost to phase 2. Do I get the poison in? No, I don't. Okay. Yeah, pressure is a very annoying ability in this in the max raids. Alright. Well, Dynamax time. Let's rip and tear. Since we're more or less the hard carry here because we actually know what we need to do. Perseverance against pretty powerful Pokemon. So I can probably get a couple energy balls off, and maybe a poison one to increase our special attack. Alright, there's Rage Strike. Oh hey, Calm Mind! Things are getting scary now. Oh yeah, you have 10 turns for a fight. Another thing to keep in mind. Alright, Suicune's now going to be in a bad turn now. Alright, now we get an additional boost for healing. Alright. Now it's doing two attacks per turn. And that's the scary part now. Okay. Max Ooze in order to heal everyone up. Well, I guess not to heal everyone up. To increase our defenses. You, that's not a good target. Water Pulse, okay. Alright, that's good. That was a good hit. Zoom roll for the dodge Thrats. Rising Voltage. And Max Ooze to increase our special attack for this last turn. Alright, there we go. So this should be the last turn regardless. Just please hit me and we are fine. Okay. GG. Hooray, we actually won this, unlike my first attempt at doing this back in my stream playthrough, and getting very bitter because the AI kept on doing very dumb things. At least the AI here was a little bit smarter. Rising Voltage. Yeah, you have to play smart here. Because sometimes the target's pretty difficult. Hooray, we have defeated Suicune. Now to catch him in the ball. What looks good on Suicune? Lure Ball. And there we go. We have caught Suicune. Alright then. And your reward for doing this is a choice between one of these 4 Pokemon. You can only pick one. However though, the cool thing about Max Raid Adventures, if you have the Shiny Charm, there is a 1% chance that the Pokemon will be shiny. Meaning, you can get yourself a shiny Suicune. There's a couple problems though. The first problem is that once you pick the legendary Pokemon, you will not be able to get them again if you were to do future Suicune raids, for example. Meaning, you have to choose carefully. If you do poorly, well, I guess if you catch a shiny Pokemon, if you catch a Suicune, you'll be unable to get a shiny Suicune. So keep that in mind. A couple other things to note though, is that these Pokemon are level 65. You can come here at the very start of the game, lose the peony, and take one of these level 65 Pokemon and just steamroll the game. It is actually ridiculous the options you can do. Now it's kind of cool for Rowdy because he's like, okay, what's my Pokemon? Okay, I gotta do this. Don't know what its IVs are, I just gotta roll with them. Here I'm picking Absol because Absol is an absolute terror to get. And for this we get ourselves some special dynamite ore. If you investigate with friends, if you complete the den, you catch your legendary Pokemon, you'll be able to get more ore. And you get a special bonus if no one dies throughout the entire raid. Some raids are easier than others. Another Absol. Swift as wind, Absol races through the fields and mountains. Its curved bow-like horn is acutely sensitive to warning signs and natural disasters. Alright then. So you can get a level 65 Pokemon at the start of the game. Hang on, I recognize you. You're here for Dynamax Adventure 2, right? Wicked. I guess we're on the same wavelength. I'm Peonia. Nice to properly meet you. What about you? What's your name? Huh? I'm Orph. Wow, what a perfect name for you. It really suits you. So my dad's on his way here too. I haven't seen him. As he got turned around and wound up back at the entrance. Listen, sorry for using you to distract my old man back there. He's as stubborn as a mudbray. Things go alright after I left. What? You beat my old man? You sure pulled a blinder there. He used to be a gym leader, you know. Even on holiday, he's no pushover. You know, my dad was going mad with excitement for this trip. He kept going on about how he planned for us to check out local legends on this super intense adventure tour, or adventure, as he calls it. But I mean, come on. What girl my age would be caught dead doing some nothing like that with her dad? Besides, I really fancy having more battles with Dynamax Pokemon. Ah, the thrill of battling one of those massive towering Pokemon. This thing about it gets me pumped. You know what? I just have a thought. You're a pretty fierce trainer, right? I bet you could handle taking my place on my old man's adventure. That sounds like fun. You're right, it does. It's a brilliant idea if I do say so myself. He's so hyped up about this, it'd be a real shame to leave him on his own. And who knows, you could end up running into a legendary Pokemon. How about I meet back with you two after I've had my own fun at the Max Lair? Go on then, enjoy your twosome tour of legends. Tell the old man to the deal and all that. Oi. You okay there? It hurts. What an ultra mega hurts. Nia! Where's my darling Nia? Are you alright? This fine gentleman appears to have tripped on a rock and struck his head. Adventures aren't to be taken lightly. I've learned that firsthand now. Firsthand, I mean. I was just checking to see if my little girl is behind some rocks, and look how I've ended up. Behind some rocks? Is your daughter a roly-poly, sir? There we go, I'm up. No little bump's going to keep me down long. That kick's got me feeling right as rain. How about it then, lad? Did you find my darling Nia? I did, but... you don't say. So dear Nia is set on staying away till she's had her fill of this Dynamax adventure stuff. And she wants the two of us to go ahead and get cracking on the Grand Peony Adventure. You know what? I've burned the candle at both ends working out the tiniest itinerary I could find for my dear Nia's sake. But I guess she's at the age when she doesn't want her old man tagging along all the time. And trying to press her on doing what I want to do probably won't win me any Dad of the Year awards. Right then, what's your name, kid? Cheers, Orph, my name's Peony. Wait, have I already told you? Then it's twice as nice to meet you. Let's have ourselves a smashing adventure that my dear Neil will be itching to join the fun. Yes, let's. Now that's an ultra mega great response. That's what I was hoping to hear. We're going to have ourselves a real treat of a legendary Pokemon hunt. Now that's decided. Now then, Orph. Let's get ourselves to Freezington. It's a challenge just a short ways off. Time for a strategic plan meeting for our Peony's Adventure. I'll fill you in on the details once you get there. I say, let us reconvene post-haste. Just pulling your leg. Can you imagine if I actually talked like that? Yeah! Oh, the fun of Peony. So yeah, so the next thing to note though is that once you have completed a tour, you can talk to this NPC here. And you're able to trade your items for different rewards. So I have a bunch of Dynamite ore from pretty much the max events. So with this, you're able to trade yourself for some candy, XL candy, your EV boosting items from your balls, beast balls for 150, bottle caps, ability capsule, and the ability patch. A patch that allows a Pokemon with a regular ability to have a rare ability. Meaning, if you grind out the max raids enough, you'll be able to afford yourself an ability patch, give your starter Pokemon the ability patch, and you get yourself a very good ability. As long as it's not Sobble. So yeah, it's actually a really cool thing. Bottle caps, okay, there's more reliable sources, and Dynamite ore is a little bit hard to come by. But the rewards are really worth it. If you get up to 200, congratulations, you have yourself a rare hidden ability. Which does work on some legends, so so that adventure is done. So yeah, so I guess with this all done, there are going to be some bios for the max raids I'm going to do for now. We'll be going over max raids a little bit further on, because it's so much more fun with friends, so yeah. As for some other tips, use online. The AI are stupid beyond belief. So yeah, so raid bosses, they're going to be pretty hard to do. So yeah, so be going over all the bios right now, so I guess if you want to go ahead, next time Pokemon Sword and Shield, we'll be heading off to Freezington, and continuing the adventure of the Crown Tundra. So, with this all done, time for a quick bios on everything. So, as for the place, there's quite a few new Pokemon here. Obviously, they're all going to be very overpowered, so we'll be going over the Pokemon. So, most of the new Pokemon available inside the Dynamax Adventure place is going to be legendary Pokemon, but there's 3 special Pokemon you can do. The first Pokemon you can find there is the Trico line, starting up with Grovyle and then Sceptile. Tricos are a very fast grass-type Pokemon. Their priorities are speed and special attack, meaning that their defenses are going to be a little bit lackluster. They lack their very good Mega Evolution, sadly, but it's still a really nice Pokemon. Its hidden ability and burden's okay, I guess. Not the best, but it does its job. It's a very frail Pokemon, so a few hits will be able to knock it out. As for some other things, it can learn quite a decent amount of moves. Elemental punches are sadly physical. It can learn Leaf Storm, Dragon Pulse, and a few other moves. Its move pool is generally alright. Although it's a pretty nice grass-type Pokemon, but obviously if you're starting out the game and getting these Trico, you aren't going to have much problems throughout the game. Next up is the Torchic line. If it has its hidden ability Speed Boost, congratulations, you're overpowered. Speed Boost makes this Pokemon very good. It has good mixed attacks, defenses are kind of lacking, it's a firefighting type Pokemon, which was the trend for a very long time. All around, it's a pretty nice Pokemon. Some nice physical and special moves you can learn, like Blaze Kick, Close Combat, Flamethrower, all that fun stuff. All around, it's a pretty decent Pokemon, all things considered. Well, it's actually really good, especially with its hidden ability, Protect, and yeah, you're just sweeping through everything. Just set up, and you don't have to worry about speed. Next up is going to be Mudkip. I like Mudkips, and they're pretty good line, all things considered. Their hidden ability is generally is not that great. Damp is not too useful because hardly anything blows up in this game. So yeah, otherwise it has a decent selection of moves, I guess. It's mostly a very bulky water ground type Pokemon. Very great typing, only one weakness which isn't too common. So yeah, it has access to a nice variety of moves like Earthquake, Ice Punch, all that stuff to really counter out its many really hit hard. And plus Earthquake too makes it a really dynamic, pretty nice Pokemon. Not too many weaknesses besides it's slow, and all around, I consider it one of the best starter Pokemon all around. Just good as how reliable it is. And now, for the fun part. All the legendary Pokemon you can ever ask for. Articuno, bulky ice-type Pokemon with terrible typing. Zapdos, fast electric burb. Moltres, Charizard without Dynamax or fan service. Mewtwo, special sweeper, not omnipotent thanks to power creep. Raikou, fast men move pool, good attack. Entei, Sea Flareon. Suicune, bulky water-type Pokemon. Lugia, Pokemon Shield. Bulk, Ho-Oh, Moltres on steroids. Latios, I love Latios, bulky. Latios for Pokemon Sword, I love Latios, special sweeper. Kyogre, Pokemon Shield, Rain plus Thunder plus Origin Pulse equals overpowered. Groudon, Pokemon Sword, Sun plus Solar Beam, special and a special attacker, plus non-stab fire, pretty good Pokemon. Precipice Blade goes brrrr. Rayquaza, nerf but still a pretty good mixed attacker. Uxie, defensive Psych-type Pokemon, generally okay. Mesprit, Jack of all trades, master of none. Azelf, bootleg Mewtwo, not quite as good but still alright. Dialga, Pokemon Sword, special sweeper, great typing. Palkia, Pokemon Shield, special sweeper, better typing. Spatial Rend, really good. Heatran, fire sweeper, avoid ground type Pokemon. Giratina, either a very bulky staller or a very bulky attacker. Cresselia, will this thing die? Tornadus and Pokemon Sword, the special Pokemon that fears ghosts. Thundurus and Pokemon Shield, special sweeper better than Tornadus. Rushdown and Pokemon Sword, very powerful special attacker, great Pokemon. Zagarde and Pokemon Shield, physical attacker, great for outrage. Landorus, there goes the metagame. Kyurem, Fusion Dance. Xerneas, Geomancy, translated from French, means you're going to destroy everything. Yveltal and Pokemon Shield, Oblivion Wing is nasty. Zygarde, the balance of nature, fears the Ice Age, also hardest raid boss. Tapu Koko, very fast sweeper. Tapu Lele, super good sweeper, really powerful and competitive. Tapu Bulu, wholesome bull, fears toxicity. Tapu Fini, a wall of swords. Solgaleo, Pokemon Sword. Salute the Sun. Lunala in Pokemon Shield, for lunatics only. And then there's also going to be the Ultra Beasts also, but you can encounter them naturally online, but they're more common once you have completed the story for the Isle of Armor. Not Isle of Armor. Inside the Crown Tundra, my brain is dead. So next time, Pokemon Sword and Shield, we'll continue the Crown Tundra and all that fun stuff, and seeing what our tasks are to do. I will see you all then.